Welcome to Who Are You? We're missing one of our hosts this week so far, but Kristen is doing her best to get in here. But you guys are all getting so excited out in the audience, I thought I'd open this up. Did something new this week, so I'm going to go ahead and show that to you.
Welcome to the Micro HOA that's not afraid to act like a 3-year-old and ask why. That's right, it's time for Who Are You? This week, our +1 superhero and our +1 sidekick are going to get prodded. They divulge their inner secrets. It's time to ask why.
Can't hear you.
Sorry, I'm on now.
Okay.
You couldn't hear me. I was saying I was muted. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, so here we are. We're going to go through the exercise. I want to do something that I do pretty much every week and just let everybody know how we're going to go about this. We are going to ask the who are you and why first from Nicole. And if Kristen doesn't join us, I will ask the first 2 rounds, and then Cheri, you will ask the last round. And then we'll flip the switch and go to Cheri. Cheri, I will ask the first 2 rounds, and then Nicole. And let's do our best to be succinct. I've found that this exercise works a whole lot better. If the answers aren't robust, we end up going a lot deeper. So let's see just what we can learn about Nicole and Cheri. All right, this week's +1 superhero is Nicole Levac, and here we go. Are you ready, Nicole?
As I'll ever be.
Okay. Who are you?
I'm going to start by answering I'm a nature-loving woman.
Why?
I've always been around nature, and I find it's the best place for me to connect with myself and to learn from a place of listening.
Why?
Because I'm an eternal student. I love to learn, and I think that learning doesn't always happen within books and within other people's knowledge. Sometimes the learning comes from places that are unexpected, and for me it's nature.
Why?
I just feel that there's a wisdom in nature that is beyond, how would I say, there's something in nature that allows me to connect with a place within myself that goes much deeper than just a thought. It's a connection to body, mind, soul, and to the universal truth that is out there.
Thank you. That's my hat tip to Stephanie Sims.
Yes, I recognize it.
I do want to point out that as a nature lover, Nicole lives in Mont-Tremblant in Quebec. I hope I didn't slaughter the pronunciation there, but beautiful ski resort area, not unlike Park City, Utah. So definitely living in the right place for a nature lover. All right, here we go. Round 2. You ready?
I guess so.
Nicole, who are you?
I'm an eternal student.
Why?
Because I love to question. I think that the answers are in the question and not in the. It's just it's what we find in the questions. I just love questioning things.
Why?
Curiosity, and as a way of always being in an evolution of emerging in myself and of self-emergence and of growth.
Why?
Because I think we're in constant evolution. And I think we're never, if I'm going to use nature, as I said, I'm a nature lover, so I think as nature, we're always in transformation and in growth and in a state where we're always evolving into something more of ourselves. And more doesn't mean bigger and better, it just means different and transformative and whatever. So that's kind of where I love to question things.
Awesome. You know what? I'm loving this line of questioning, so I'm going to take my prerogative and I'm going to ask you why one more time.
I think that I love to question because I think that we get to know ourselves by questioning not just ourselves but things around us and my goodness, because I'm just basically curious. I never accept things at face value, and I don't believe in boxes. So I'm all about an inch wide and a mile deep, to quote Roy Montero, and I love to go in depth in things.
Good deal. Yeah, I could go on asking you why forever on this one, but I'm going to give you a reprieve. So, please welcome this week's Plus One sidekick, Cheri Valentine. I do want to point out, how cool is it that my first HOA in February, the Plus One sidekick is a Valentine. How fantastic.
Yes.
All right, Cheri, it's up to you. You are going to ask, who are you? And at least 3 whys, and feel free to add more if inspiration strikes you.
Okay, I'm ready. Nicole, who are you?
Whew, my goodness, I'm running out of who are yous because I don't fit in boxes. I'm just an inquisitor.
Why?
I was going to come back to the same one there. I love the possibilities that open up by questioning things.
Why?
Because I'm all about possibilities and developing the potential in the possibilities.
Why?
Because I think it opens up to so much more. Because we can't. I don't believe, like I said, I don't believe in accepting at face value things. So when you question things, you go in depth into things that sometimes will surprise us, like this asking why. It always brings you into that other space of yourself and that other place within what you're questioning. So.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So I've got some difficulty because I didn't look this up ahead of time with our sponsor this week. So I'm going to ask you guys to help me out with this because our sponsor is our word of the week, and I'm forgetting what this week's word of the week is.
Recognition.
Recognition. All right. Now a word from our sponsor. Who Are You is brought to you by the letter R and the word recognition. Thank you for laughing. Holy cow. No one ever gets that joke. It's hysterically funny. Like, ever watched Sesame? Anyway, you are watching Who Are You live on the Network Roundtable, Softer Side of Business YouTube channel. All right. Welcome back to our show. It's now time to learn about our Plus One sidekick, Cheri Valentine. Cheri, are you ready for this?
I sure am.
All right. Question 1. This is going to be a big surprise to you, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Who are you?
Well, I'm going to start with the obvious. I am Cheri Valentine.
Why?
Well, I was born and christened with the name Cheri, and I married the name Valentine, and I kept it because it suited me.
Why?
Because the quest of my life has been at the underlying core of everything, love, to be loved, to express love, and to just see love.
Why?
Because I spent so much of my time thinking I didn't deserve it and I needed to earn it, and experiencing love in ways that didn't seem true to me. And I believed that love was a little bit different than in many of the ways I saw it.
Please forgive the pun, but I'm loving this, so I'm going to continue. Why?
Well, I was blessed to have a great deal of really warm, embracing love in my life, and I was also blessed to have love that was not so warm and loving and embracing. And I chose to be on a quest to find that place within myself where love just always existed.
Why? I'm sorry, but this is just too good right now. I promise, no matter how good it is, I won't ask another why.
Okay. I forgot what I said. Why? Why? Because I've learned, at some level I know and I remember, that love is everlasting and universal and connected. And that deep knowing that I've had continued to inspire me to find that place within myself so that I could just be it and live it and model it for others.
Thank you. That was awesome. Talk about the softer side of business. Yeah. All right. Round 2. Cheri, who are you?
I'm a lion let out of a cage.
Ooh, I love that. Why?
Because I spent so much of my life trying to stay in the cage of other people's visions of what that would look like and who I should be.
Why?
Because I let them.
Why?
I didn't realize it at the time, and I was doing what I knew how to do, what felt normal and comfortable at some level. Although I realized most of the time I was in that cage, I spent as much energy as I possibly could trying to get out of it.
You know, I want to interject. I mean, this is the first time hanging out with both of you, but I plan on stealing that line. I'm a lion let out of the cage. But based on what I just saw about Nicole, I'm pretty certain you're thinking the same thing right about now. Am I correct? That really resonated with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great line. That's a great line. All right. So now it is time for our +1 superhero to ask the same questions. So Nicole, take it away.
So Cheri, who are you?
I am grateful.
Why?
I am grateful because I'm here right now and having this opportunity to share a piece of myself in such a way I never imagined I ever would.
Why?
Well, because in doing so, I am opening something inside me and allowing my soul to shine even more brightly.
Why?
Because I'm mirroring the beautiful energy of you who is in front of me and invited me to be here, and the experience of being able to share part of myself with not only you and Dennis, but anyone who is watching.
I'm going to go with Dennis, and I'm going to ask again, why?
Because I love to speak and to be in the limelight and to share and to connect and to collaborate.
Why? I have to. Sorry, I have to. I can't let that go.
Because I honestly feel that there is a part of me, the true part of me, who is whose time it is to maybe stop hiding as much as I've hid, and to just allow myself to be who I am in the freest sense of that word, and share myself honestly with everyone who would like to meet me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, you guys both really embraced this exercise, and I really appreciate that. But I want to ask a question that I don't normally ask on this Micro HOA, and that is, did the two of you feel a difference, because you both know each other, but you're just getting to know me, when the questions were coming from me as opposed to coming from somebody that you already resonate with?
I don't, for me, no, I don't think so.
Me neither.
Wow.
Yeah.
Me neither. It was an exercise, for me it was an exercise in answering the question. It didn't matter where the question came from. It was about being honest in the response. I hope that answers, yeah.
That's fantastic. The
Yeah.
reason I ask is many times in the green room after the show, we actually have conversations about that, and a lot of people do experience that change. This is more shocking to me than if you had actually told me that there was a change.
A difference. Oh,
a
really?
difference. Because what it's saying is you guys really embraced the exercise, and my expectation was that you were going to have a bigger experience of the difference, and yet you had less because you embraced the exercise, not the person. Wow.
Yes, I mean, Dennis, for me, I really, actually, before coming in, grounded my energy, ran some energy, really called in a space, asked, and set the intention for myself to be truly, truly present, and not to come in with any preconceived thoughts or ideas of anything I wanted to say, and just allow, like, my true spirit to guide the experience. So I definitely feel I must have done that, because I'm not sure most of what I said would have been anything I would have planned.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I did, well, very similar to you, Cheri. It's like, it's so funny because I went in that space because I didn't want to come in, because I've been thinking about this why question and this who are you question for ever since I've known we were going to be doing this, and it didn't go anywhere near where I thought it was gonna go, and it was about responding truthfully and honestly to the question that was there. She's here.
Hey, Kristen got her
Hi, Kristen.
computer fixed. Kristen, I gotta say, you have missed magic. I mean, like a father isn't supposed to have a favorite child, I don't think an HOA producer should probably have favorites, but I'm going to throw it down there. This is my favorite Who Are You Yet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you missed out big time. But you're here
I
just
caught
in
the
time.
lion. I was listening to it and I couldn't pull myself away because I know, when you're moving from watching to getting in, you're gonna miss a little. So I was like, I don't want to miss it. And then I was like, I just have to because I can.
Because you had the invite.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna close down now. You got you got here just in time to say goodbye. And so let's...
And get my lower third on.
Yeah, and get your lower third on. That's okay. A little shameless self-promotion never hurt anyone. All right, so here we go. Time to close down.
Thanks for watching Network Roundtable this week. I hope you were inspired to pump a little harder. Take the time to subscribe to our YouTube channel and join us here on Google Plus as we continue to talk about core values. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next week.